into it right now.
All right, listen, Wookie.
It's kind of like the land of milk and honey, because Daddy, he always, he worked at a factory there in Natchez, Mississippi. He was raised on a dairy farm, and he always wanted to have the land of milk and honey. And he always tried, whether it was chickens or cows or bees or whatever, he tried his damnedest to make sure that we had all the farming going on that we could have them. And being his grandpa had a dairy farm, well, he kept us in an old Holstein cow to milk it all the time. And we had this old Holstein cow we was milking, but Daddy, he had done decided that this Holstein cow could give a lot of milk, but it really wasn't a good quality milk. He figured that a Blue Bramer would give the best milk money could buy. And so he went to the sale barn and he bought him a Blue Bramer cow with a calf by our side. I told you that story there where I could kind of get into the next story, which is about bees. We decided it was best, to keep that old Holstein cow that gave a lot of milk. And Daddy decided, that we had milk, so we needed honey now. And back when I come up, you could look in a Sears and Roebuck catalog and you could order anything pertaining to the farm out of it. And they had honeybees in there. And it was the prettiest little old picture of a little old yellow honeybee you ever seen, and it had all the beats of flies. So Daddy decided he's going to go in the bee business, and he orders everything he needs to go in the bee business out of Sears and Roebuck. Well, it messes around there. About 2-3 weeks come by, and they get a call from the post office one day. And they said, Mr. Nation said, we got your bees in up here. Now the town of Faraday is just a little old rural town. And at that time, you could have stood at one end of town, chunked a rock, and just went plumb to the other side of the city limits, So the post office is just kind of sitting up there with nothing there. And they told Daddy, said, we had dropped the bee crate and busted the crate. And the bees is all in the post office, and everybody's outside. We just don't know what to do. Well, ain't no problem with Daddy. He says, come on, boy, that's me, We're going to go get them bees. So we hopped in his 67 Datsun truck. And he bought that damn truck, in 67. It was new at that time. He said, come on, we're going to go get the bees. So we did. We went up there and went in the damn post office. Didn't know nothing about bees, and they was all swarming everywhere. There's a big old ball of them in a bag that they just, they just made a big old ball. And we got a cardboard box and raked them in that cardboard box, and they had the bee suit and all the bees had got. And the boy, which was me, had put it on, And we got the bees out of there, and we took them to the house in that 67 Datsun truck. And we put up the beehive and all. And we waited a little bit. Daddy robbed them hives and shit. He got a 5-gallon bucket of honey out of them damn beehives. Or the big one beehive he had. He liked that so much he decided that he would fix to go on and get him some more bees. Because these bees was gentle, kind of like that Holstein cow. They give a lot of milk, kind of like that Holstein cow. And he decided he needed him some more of them bees. Because we go out there and rob them, and you really didn't even need your bee suit. And you could sit out there and watch them when they, what I call a little heliport there, they just go out there to the end, and they just jump off, fly off like a butterfly, Nothing, no big hurry about that, real docile. But when he got ready to get some more bees, we had a neighbor that had some old bees down there, and he told Daddy, he said, look, and Daddy loved to save $1. He loved it. Anything was free, he loved it. He told Daddy, they don't need in you going and ordering any more of them bees and spending all that money. He said, I got a few hives of bees that I'll give you. He said, all you got to do is come out here and get them. And I'm getting old, when I don't need to be tending to all these bees. You just come out here and get them. Daddy said, okay. Well, he had a buddy that helped him with everything besides me, and that was Billy Brazier. And Billy Brazier and Daddy had robbed the bees. You know, they got in on the weekend, and they'd do a little beer drinking. They'd rob bees. Milk cows, or hell, I milked the cows. Hell, they did a lot of butchering cows. But anyway, we decided to get Billy, and we were going to go out there, or Mr. Brazier, go out there and get the bees. Well, when we got out there, and I was just a kid, we had Sam with me. Sam ain't real old. He was probably like 4 or 5 years old. When we drove up out there, first thing I noticed was them bees wasn't yeller like the ones that I'd seen. These bees was kind of a dark brown, almost black. And when they left the little heliport, what I call, they left like a goddamn jet coming off an aircraft carrier. They just, when they was gone. And when they come back in, it was the same way. And I said, Daddy, I don't know about all this. Oh, yeah, they're going to be all right. But we got bee suit there. And we got out there, and we dressed old Billy Brazier up in that Billy suit. Billy's kind of a big fella, you know. We put the hood on him. We put the bee coat on him, sleeves on him, and overalls on him. He got out there, and boy, he walked up there at that damn beehive. He picked that son of a bitch up. And he walked over at that dancing truck. Well, he made about 2 steps, and them bees started coming out of that damn hive. It's just like he poured oil out of a bucket, as black as it could get. It got all over the ground, and it went all over Billy. Mr. Brazier couldn't even tell if he was a damn man or a beast. The damn bees was all over him. He set that hive in the back of the truck, and he started walking off. And he walked off a little bit, and he started stomping. You know, whoop! And I said, what the, you know, me and Sam looking, we don't know what's going on. We ain't never seen no shit like this. He walked about 2 or 3 more steps, he starts stomping on the ground. Boom, boom, woo! You know, he got to holler, ah, damn, boys. He said, they on my balls. He said, and them damn bees that went up hit French legs and got on his private. And he couldn't get them off. He was hollering and raising hell. And he was just stomping and walking and hollering. And about 15 or 20 minutes, he was bending over and woo, boy. His wife's name was Alice. He said, y'all gotta give me the Alice. He said, Alice she gotta doctor me. So, goddamn, me and Sam scared to death to even open the door, but we finally got him loaded up in the truck. And this is the 4th of July, okay? Hot summer day. And we rolled the damn windows up in this Datsun truck. They did not make a 67 Datsun truck with air conditioning. We did not have air. So we going downtown Faraday, Louisiana with the windows rolled up. And they sitting out there eating watermelons on every damn street corner you can. Well, Faraday ain't got about 3 red lights. We pull up to one of them, we stop. And them damn bees, see, they see them folks out there eating them watermelons. So they just take off and go attack them out there. Goddamn. Chairs get to turn over, tables are turning over, people's running, and Daddy looks around us and he decides he just ease on through this red light here. So we get on through the red light and get on down to the other end of town. There's the other red light. We stop there. Got a boy on a bicycle, and you know, 67 air conditioner wasn't real popular. Them damn old hairdos. The women have them hairdos. I don't know what you call them hairdos. They just stuck way up on top of their head. We stopped at this red light, and then damn bees attacked these people in this car. And Daddy decided it's time to ease on through this one too. The damn woman get out like she's in a street fight trying to get this bees out of her hair. She's a hooping and a hollering, and Daddy eases on, you know. He gets the damn bees out of the house. We back him up out there. Billy gets out and he sets the bees there. And me and Sam scared to death now. We don't even want to get nowhere near these bees. No, Billy, he's walking around our straddle-legged. He said, Alice, you got to take me home, doctor me. So me and Sam We scared them, like I said. Well, about 2-3 months, them bees sat out there, Daddy and Billy, they sat on the porch out there drinking beer, and they talked about how they're going to rob these bees. Not like milking that goddamn Bramer cow. That's what I'm thinking, you know. It's Lord in the hole. They don't know it, but these damn bees ain't got very much honey there, and they pry that honey. Ain't nobody get that honey. So they sit there one weekend, and they plot. They drink beer, and they plot the whole weekend of how they're going to rob these bees. So they ordered them another bee suit. They got 2 bee suits now. So they get me and old Roy Temple to come to the house. So we're going to see them rob these bees. So we tape them up head to toe. I mean, we tape their breech legs up, tape their arms up, put the hoods on just like we're supposed to. And me and Roy, we sneak out there to the hog pen. Daddy got some ryegrass planted out there, and it's about a little over knee deep. Daddy and Billy go out there, and they start trying to rob these bees. They get the lid off, and these damn bees go crazy. They trying to sting them, and we just got Daddy and Billy taped up so good that they can't get to them. Well, me and Roy's laying out there in that ryegrass, just lay down. It's a Sunday this time. We lay down in that ryegrass, and we looking up Sunday after church, and Greg Duncan's daddy, Mr. George Duncan, come by the house, and he, you know, we wasn't at church, so he was going to stop and see why we wasn't at church. So he stops out in the driveway, and he walks out through the pasture, walks on over at the hog pen, and Mr. Duncan, man good as gold, his head's as hard as that table. You can't tell him nothing, especially a 14 or 15-year-old boy just ain't going to listen to you. And I'm sitting out there in that ryegrass looking up, and I look up, and I see Mr. Duncan standing there in his Sunday school suit, black shoes and all. And I said, oh, my God, you know, there's the bees right over there. Mr. Duncan, I said, run. They said, run for what, boy? I said, Daddy's robbing them bees. I said, you got to run. I said, bees gonna get you. He said, boy, he said, them bees ain't gonna sting you if you ain't scared of them. I said, Mr. Duncan, them bees don't really care if you're scared of them or not. And I got up, and I looked up, and them damn bees done spotted him. Here them son of bitches come, look like a funnel. Come. And I got up, and I run a little bit. And the first damn bee hit him right in the ear, went right in the ear. And we had a hog strand fence there with 3 strands of barbed wire on top of it. And when that damn bee hit him in the ear, it spun him on that fence. Just like you spin 9 wire out here, just woo! He hit the ground, jumped up. God damn, boys, he said, he's in my ear. He was trying to dig up that bee out of his ear, and them other bees would have turned his ass up. And look, at this time, I was like 15 years old, and I was a damn star of my track team. I could outrun anything in Paradise. On a 220, that's what I was good at, a 220-yard race. I could outrun anybody, except a 60-year-old man. I took off running. When I'm playing for all, you know, when I'm just getting it. Hey, goddamn. I said, I hope Mr. Duncan's all right, you know. And then I look over here right next to me. Here comes a little old pair of Sunday school shoes. Right up there next to me. I said, Lord have mercy, he's right there next to me. So I get down and I run a little harder. There's a damn bee must have stung him in the ass, and it did it just like it shifted gears. He took off. One of them left, he sitting still. So I tried to go to the corn patch out there. I got out to the corn patch, and Roy finally made it out to the corn patch. And when Mr. Duncan made it to his car, and he opened the door, them damn bees caught him. And God dang, it was the biggest fight you ever seen. He was a fighting and a stomping and a hollering, and he finally got in his car and left. And we sat there for the longest time out there in that cornfield waiting for them bees to calm down. It done got dark. Daddy done come in there. He set the honey down, and him and Billy got out of that hide. You could have put every bit of it. It wouldn't cover, hardly cover the bottom of that hard hat. I mean, there wasn't no honey at all. And Mr. Duncan had called up, and he said, boys, he said, them bees got me pretty good. He said, but I tell you what, if I could just come up there and just get a little bit of that honey, I said, that'd be all right. And then he said, well, you come on up there and get you some, you know. They told me, heck, you could have it all. I mean, it wasn't, that was just a little bit. So him and his wife come up there, Miss Duncan. George, when he stepped in the house, he looked like he'd been in a fight with Muhammad Ali. One of his eyes was well plumb shut. His ear done cauliflowered up. And he got stung right on the lip, right here, and his lip turned inside out. But he still had one good eye, and he was looking at his good eye in that bucket there with all that honey. So he gave him a knife, and like I said, that other eye was well plumb shut. And he cut him off a square, that honeycomb, and he picked it up. The damn thing had a bee right on the bottom of it. He didn't see him. When he took a bite of that honey, that damn thing stung him right on the end of the tongue. And that damn thing hit him on the tongue. It's like it shot him in the head with a 22 rifle. His legs buckled on him. Boom, he hit the ground. Miss Duncan went over there, and she called him, Pop, said, Pop, open your mouth, open your mouth. He opened his mouth, and she reached in there, and she grabbed that bit, and she pulled him out. She left a stinger. That damn stinger was just in her pulsating right on the end of his tongue. Oh, damn. She got that stinger off his tongue. It was just a few minutes. His damn hair was cauliflower. His left eye swelled shut. His lip sat on the end of his chin. And his tongue was out of his mouth. You don't have to be afraid of me, do you, John?
Oh, hard to say afraid of.
Them old bees.
I'd never come back here.
We kept them on bees. We kept them on bees, and they talked about robbing them. Billy get on the porch, they get drunk. And they talk about robbing them damn bees, but they wouldn't get that drunk. So they decided they gonna do away with them bees. They gonna get out of the bee business. So them bees done took over the good honey, the colony. They went over and killed all the damn good bees, and there wasn't nothing but just a bunch of old bad bees now. Daddy, he told me, he said, boy, I said, I don't know how you going to do it. He said, why don't you go out there and burn them bees up? I said, yes, sir. So I got to figure on how I was going to burn them up. And about that time, old Sherman Dixon, man lived down there. He's a little bit more hard-headed than George Duncan. He decided he wanted them bees. Well, Daddy said, well, if you want them, they got 2 hives. I'm out here. All you got to do is come out here and get them. Well, I sat there about 15 years old, 16 years old, come in school one day. Sherman comes up, his pickup truck, he got 2 big old plowboys with him, you know, they all just got T-shirts on, and they gonna go out there and get them bees. And I said, Mr. Dixon, I said, you might want to wait till Daddy gets in, he's got all the bee stuff, you know. So he can help you go out there and get them bees. He done the same thing George did. He was a bee expert, and he ain't never seen them bees before. He told me, them bees ain't gonna sting you, boy, if you ain't scared of them. It was a big old redneck boy sitting there saying, yeah, I said, I know. The grandpa used to raise bees. I know how to just go out there and get them. We ain't nothing to it. We just go out there and pick them up, sit in the back of your truck, we'll be gone. Sam was about 7 years old by this time. Sam was telling them, y'all fixing to mess up. They went out there, me and Sam was watching them. They backed up out there. They walked over there to them damn hives, didn't have nothing on with T-shirts. And when they picked up that one hive, them damn bees covered them boys up. In the less than that time it took for a penny to hit the ground. They was covered up. And from the beehive, it was probably about 50 yards to the hog pen. And when them bees got to getting them real good, they dropped all the beehives. They took off to the hog pen. And they just jumped in that hog water. They just went to water. Daddy come in. He said, "What's Sherman them doing out there watering in the hog shit out there?" I said, "Daddy, they trying to get them bees off of them." He said, "My God, boy, they didn't go out there trying to get them bees with no suit, did they?" I said, "Yes, sir." After it's all over with, Sherman and big old two redneck boys, they got all washed off good and went to the hospital and got doctored up. I think Sherman got stung 97 times.
He must have been afraid of me.
And I was hard again to do the hit on the bees, you know. So I get out there. We had that old Datsun truck, like I said. And Daddy tells me at Clark, said, "Y'all go out there." And damn cows had rubbed up against one of the hives, knocked them down, and then damn cows wouldn't even get around no more. You could tell where the bees was because the grass got kind of high. So I went out there, and Clark went to put the suit on me, you know. And like I said, I could run like a damn jackrabbit. Clark put the suit on me, and I'm going to go up there and straighten the hive up, figure out how I'm going to get rid of the bees. So I went up there, you know, got the boots on, I got the coat on, I got the gloves on. And I noticed Clark was giggling. Some bitch, he'd fix you up, and then he'd laugh at you, you know. It was just a snicker, and the whole time I had this little crazy snicker. That's what the hell he snicker had. I looked good to me, you know. And I walked up there and I picked that damn hive up. At the time I set it on the damn blocks where it goes, I felt them on my back. I looked down and he didn't tie my damn coat up. Them damn bees done started up my coat. And son, that first one hit my back, he stung me. When he did, I just kind of like a damn old Bramer cow. I just sighted the house in. It was a quarter mile off. I took off. I had some rubber boots. I didn't run 100 yards before I run out of them. Damn bees got to stay me on the ass. I took my breeches off at a dead run. I heard Clark back there shifting, but I was still running, you know. I took the coat off, my shirt off. When I got to the house, I was in my Fruit of the Loons. And Clark ain't never made it there yet. Clark was in the truck. He told Daddy, he said, Daddy got to have work. He said, "What, son?" He said, "You got to get something beside this Datsun." He said, "Joe just outrunning that." I got ready to kill the bees. All I done was just put a little salt in the front door and they all left.
Oh.
Yeah. Them damn bees don't work on everybody around there.
Yeah, I guess something with them black hat and leather, Sunday go meeting shoes on. That's what to go.
He outrun me, buddy. That's all gonna taught me.
No grabbing, Cloverfield. He's just stupid.
I looked over the side of him and I seen them black bunny scoos. They was just hopping through that clover and they just seen right up beside me. And looking down, bees caught him and stung him, but to sting him again, and it was just like he shifted gears. He just whoop. I mean, shifted in the overdrive. Just went off left me.
tell Wookie. Wookie. Heard the story about a dozen times. We'll still funny. We don't know all them doctors, but we know a bunch of them. They special.